Good morning, student. Myself, Professor Tholchan Darana, and we are learning Unit number 7, Transaction Processing through Database Management System video lecture series. Guys, I will just explain so many things which we are really important to study a Unit number 7 on concept of database management system, because it is directly related to a day-to-day life. As previously we will discuss two different concepts of Unit number 7 known as a multiple granularity, what is a granularity and how a multiple granularities work, and a previous thing which we are discussing is nothing but a different concept of validation based control. So in validation based control we are defining a three different phase. I will just remind you a previous lecture, then we can start with today's video lecture. There are the three different phases in validation phase control. First one is read phase, second one is validation phase, and third one is write phase. So guys, I hope you are enjoying this video lecture series and you learn so many things through this web series, as well we can say a video lecture series. Today we will discuss a database recovery concept, and instead of database recovery we just learn log based recovery, because nowadays there are the lots of issue will be happen with help of internet processing, or maybe with issue regarding a human errors, or maybe a light issue, and so many things which we are technically perform on a day-to-day life. So if we are providing a concept regarding a transaction process, then there are the lots of issue will be there, and for this we just learn how to recover a particular transactions, particular schedule when some issue will be there. So guys, today we will start with the database recovery concept. Database recovery is the process of restoring the database to a original, or we can say correct state as it was before database failure occurs. Because now we know that there are the different 5 state in concept of transaction processing. So in somehow if transaction is failure according to any of the state, we just recover till they are before a correct state. So it is nothing but the data recovery state, or we can say data recovery concept. Database recovery concept સ્ટડી શું કામ કરવાનું છે? કેમ કે અત્યારે દરેક વસ્તુ ડેટાબેઝ ને રિલેટેડ છે. લાઈક બેન્કિંગ સિસ્ટમ લઈ લો, કોઈ રેગ્યુલર ડે ટુ ડે લાઈફ લઈ લો, એ બધાની અંદર ડેટાબેઝનું સૌથી મોટું ઇમ્પોર્ટન્સ છે. હવે જો કોઈ પર્ટિક્યુલર ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ થાય છે, ઇન બિટવીન ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ જો કોઈ ફેલિયર્સ અકર થાય છે, તો એ પર્ટિક્યુલર ફેલિયર્સને આપણે ઓવરકમ કરવાની ટ્રાય કરશું, પણ બે ફેલિયર્સ થઈ જાય તો આપણે પાસે એક ઓપ્શન્સ હોવો જોઈએ કે જે ડેટાબેઝને રિકવર કરાવી શકે. રિકવર મીન્સ શું કરવાનું છે? એ પર્ટિક્યુલર સ્ટેટને કરેક્ટ સ્ટેટ સુધી લઈ જવાનું છે. જ્યાંથી ફેલ થયું છે ત્યાંથી કરેક્ટ સ્ટેટ સુધી લઈ જવાનું છે, જેનાથી આપણે બહુ બધો ડેટાનો લોસ ન થાય, અને ટાઈમ જે પરફોર્મ થયો છે એ પર્ટિક્યુલર ટ્રાન્ઝેક્શન્સ થવા માટે એ પણ આપણે ઓછો ગુમાવવો પડે. ઇઝ નથિંગ બટ ધ ડેટાબેઝ રિકવરી કન્સેપ્ટ. The process of solving any type of database failures quickly and without data loss and keep database available, it called as database recovery. As previously we'll discuss, the most important thing is we want to lose our information as much as possible, and we can take a lots of time which are taken in particular transaction. We just don't want to waste some more time. Means it can solve with a quick manner and storing, or we can say retrieving lost number of amount of data. It is nothing but the database recovery. The main element of database recovery is the most recent database backup. It is one of the best way to recover a database. You can take a backup on a regular notes, like every hours, every 30 minutes, on every day, on a particular week manners. Like if you are using a WhatsApp, then they can provide the options if you want to take your backup with a Google Drive with every days, weekly, quarterly, 15 days or monthly. It is nothing but the best way to recover your database. If you maintain a backup, or we can say database backup efficiently, then the database recovery is very straightforward process, because on a second line we find out that if a database is lost, then the main intentions to recover data is nothing but to take a quickly and as much as loss about a data. two things is really important in concept of database recovery. Example, to recover a data from the system having a full backup, options is as in below. Like restoring entire system to certain point in a time would require allocating the time when a last full backup taken and all the incremental backup that cover the periodic of time between the full backup and a particular point in a time to which the system is supposed to be restored. Means આપણે જો પર્ટિક્યુલર ફૂલ બેકઅપ ડેટા રિકવર કરીએ છીએ તો આપણી પાસે એક ઓપ્શન્સ છે કે એને કઈ રીતે ઓછા ટાઈમમાં બેકઅપ લેવો. લાઈક ફર્સ્ટ આપણે એક વખત કમ્પ્લીટ બેકઅપ લઈ લઈએ, હવે પછી જે બેકઅપ લઈએ છીએ લાઈક એવરી 1 hours, તો એ ઓનલી અપડેટેડ ડેટાનો જ બેકઅપ લેવો, જેનાથી આપણી સ્પેસ પણ ઓછી રખાય અને તમને કમ્પ્લીટ ડેટાનો ડેટાબેઝ રિકવર થઈને મળી જાય. એવરી ટાઈમ ફૂલ બેકઅપ લેવાની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ નથી, બિકોઝ જો ફૂલ બેકઅપ લેશો તો ઇટ્સ ટેક ટુ મચ ટાઈમ and it is take too much time to restore your database also. So શું કરવાનું છે, સૌથી પહેલા તમારે ડેટાબેઝનો બેકઅપ લઈ લેવાનો છે કમ્પ્લીટ. ધેન ઓનવર્ડ્સ જ્યારે તમે પિરિયોડિક ડેટાનો બેકઅપ લ્યો છો ત્યારે એટલો જ ડેટાબેઝનો બેકઅપ લેવાનો છે જે અપડેટેડ છે, મીન્સ જે તમારી પાસે પ્રીવિયસલી અવેલેબલ નથી, જેનાથી ટાઈમ પણ ઓછો જશે અને તમને કમ્પ્લીટ ડેટા રિસ્ટોર કરી શકશો જ્યારે કોઈ ફેલિયર્સ અકર્સ થાય છે ત્યારે. To understand the concept of database recovery, we need to understand below terms. First thing, database backup, and second one is database failure. If you want to understand a database backup and database failure, then you can easily identify what is the requirement of database recovery concept in a database management system. Guys, I will just give you brief reminder that database backup, it is the most important concept in nowadays of database management system. If your database is not able to recover your backup, then your database is not working properly. So that's why it is a really important thing to understand what is a database backup and what is a database failure. I will just give you one example. With help of diagram, you can easily understand what is a database backup and failure. Like if you perform a backup database, like if you take a backup with help of restoring database, if your transaction is failed within any particular time slot, then your database is taking a backup. Then achieving a redo logs, redo means you can restore your data. How to can restore your data? With help of restore database. And what is a recover? It is nothing but the redo change. Means if your database is performing any of the errors and perform to access, or we can say restore your data, then your data backup will be helpful to restore your database, and your data recoverability system will be easy to identify that which kind of data is updated and which kind of database is recovered. But while this process it should be required because of this kind of concept known as media failure. Means starting with the failures, if some of the concept is failed, then if you want to take a backup in your database, then they can store a backup. Whenever is required to restore, they can restore your database from the database backup. They can restore not all the things, they check the particular things where your data is available or not. If in the particular point your data is successfully committed and you can't want to restore your data, then they check the another point. Same way on the third note, if they found that your data is not available updated state, they can perform the request to restore a database from the restore database, and after they performing all the successful redo operations, they can store your complete data on a recoverable database. So it is nothing but to how to take a backup and performing a restoring options in concept of database recovery. આ ડાયાગ્રામની અંદરથી આપણે એટલું જ જોવાનું છે કે જ્યારે કોઈ મીડિયા ફેલિયર થાય છે એ પર્ટિક્યુલર પોઝિશને આપણે એવરી નોટ્સે ચેક કરવાનું છે કે તમારો લાસ્ટ બેકઅપ ક્યાં સુધી લેવાયેલો છે. લાઈક આ પર્ટિક્યુલર એક્ઝામ્પલમાં એવું કહી શકીએ કે 500 ટાઈમ સ્લોટે તમારી મીડિયા ફેલિયર થઈ છે, તો આપણે લાસ્ટ બેકઅપ ક્યારે લીધો હતો? 400 ટાઈમ સ્લોટે. તો 400 ટાઈમ સ્લોટ સુધીનો જેટલો જ ડેટા હશે એ આપણા ડેટાબેઝના બેકઅપમાં છે. હવે જ્યારે તમે રિસ્ટોર કરવાનું ચાલુ કરો છો ત્યારે પણ તમારે દરેક પોઈન્ટે ચેક કરવાનું છે કે ક્યાં સુધી આપણે ઓલરેડી રિસ્ટોર અવેલેબલ ડેટા મળેલો છે, જેનાથી આપણો ટાઈમ વેસ્ટ નહીં થાય અને બધો જ ડેટાને આપણે રિસ્ટોર દર વખતે નહીં કરીએ. ચેક કરશું કે પર્ટિક્યુલર પોઈન્ટ ઓફ વ્યૂએ એટલે કે લાઈક 200 ટાઈમ સ્લોટે આપણને જે ડેટા હતો એ પ્રીવિયસ અને અત્યારનો બે સેમ છે. જો સેમ હોય તો આપણે રિસ્ટોર કરવાની જરૂર નથી. સેમ ફોર 300, સેમ ફોર 400, 500 આપણને મીડિયા ફેલિયર થઈ જાય છે તો આપણે એ પર્ટિક્યુલર 500 પોઈન્ટ્સે જ આપણે રિક્વેસ્ટ કરશું ડેટાબેઝ રિકવર કરવાની. હવે જેવી રિક્વેસ્ટ પરફોર્મ થશે એટલે એ ક્યાં જશે? રીડુ ઓપરેશન્સમાં. રીડુ ઓપરેશન્સ પરફોર્મ થશે એટલે રિસ્ટોર ડેટાબેઝને રિક્વેસ્ટ કરશે. રિસ્ટોર ડેટાબેઝ ડેટા ક્યાંથી લઈ આવશે? પર્ટિક્યુલર બેકઅપ ડેટાબેઝમાં. સો ઇટ ઇઝ નથિંગ બટ ધ પ્રોસેસ ટુ હાઉ ટુ રિકવર અ ડેટા in concept of database backup. Now, a types of database recovery or recovery phase. First, we are studying on concept of database recovery is nothing but the forwarded database recovery, and second one is backward database recovery. Database recovery techniques are known as log-based database recovery, shadow paging recovery, and checkpoint. Guys, we are discussing all the three concepts on a depth with help of example, but today we will just discuss a single database recovery technique known as log-based recovery, because as an engineer we know that every software have create one log file, and on every log file there are lots of information which is part of a database recovery. Then nowadays we are not interesting to learn what is a log base, or we are never seen this log file, but after this video we know that what is the really important to have a log file in particular software. So we can start with the recovery concept in form of log based recovery. Log is the most widely used structures for the recording a database modification. As we mentioned that we have lots of software, and in each software there is a one log concept. And what is a log? It is nothing but they are just recording all the instructions which should be updated on a database. Means any of the activity it should be performed with this software, they can store in log file. The log is the sequence of log records recording all the updates in a database. First, update log records. It described in a single database write. It has a following fields. There are the different things which we want to study in a log based recovery. First we think is updated log record. What is updated log record? It describes a single database write. Means whenever user perform, or we can say a write operation is performed, they can store in updated log record. And what are the different fields? First one is transactions identifier, which transactions perform the write operations, is a unique identification of transactions that perform the write operations. If you have any doubt regarding a transactions identifier or transactions ID, please see your bank password. There are on a first note they define a transactions ID through which you can easily find out in particular transaction ID there are lots of things which should be happen, and every transactions generate a unique identity. So you can easily identify which transactions perform after or before which transactions. Second things, data item identifier is the unique identifier of the data item written. Typically it is a locations of disk of the data item. What is the use of data identifier? Is nothing but the physical address of a particular memory where the particular data is stored. Third, old value is the value of data item prior to write. Means કોઈ operations થયા પહેલા જૂની value શું હતી, and what is a new value is the value of data item that will be have after the write. Means જ્યારે પણ તમે update log record study કરો છો ત્યારે ચાર value importance છે define કરવા. પહેલું એક તો transactions identifier, જેનાથી તમે એ particular transactions ને uniquely define કરી શકો છો. પછી particular data item identifier, જેના બેઝ ઉપર જો ડેટા રિટ્રાઈવ કરવાનો થયો તો એ ડેટા કયા લોકેશન્સ ઉપર અવેલેબલ છે એ તમે ઇઝીલી ડિફાઇન કરી શકશો અથવા તો ડેટાને રિટ્રાઈવ કરી શકશો. નેક્સ્ટ, ઓલ્ડ વેલ્યુ, જૂની વેલ્યુ શું હતી અને રાઇટ ઓપરેશન્સ થયા પછી નવી વેલ્યુ શું હતી, જો એ બેનો ડિફરન્સ મળશે તો જ તમે આઈડેન્ટિફાઈ કરી શકશો કે ડેટાબેઝમાં રિકવરી કરવાની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે કે નથી. જો તમારી પાસે ઓલ્ડ અને ન્યૂ વેલ્યુ ના હોય તો તમને ના ખબર પડે કે લોગ બેઝ રિકવરી રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે, મીન્સ ડેટાબેઝમાં રિકવરીની રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે કે નહીં. Now we see take an example of log-based recovery. Various type of log-based record are represented as T1 start, transaction TI has started, TI, XJ, V1 and V2. There are the four parameters which we are studying in our previous type. Transaction TI has the perform of write on a data item XJ. So the TI is the transaction ID. XJ, it is the operation which should be performed on particular transaction. V1, it is the value before the XJ write, and V2 value is performed after XJ is written. So there are the four parameters you must be remember whenever we are performing a log-based recovery in concept of database recovery system. And next one, TI commit. A transaction TI has committed is nothing but to save a particular transactions. And what was the another options? If a transaction have not as much as expected output, then your transaction is aborted. A transaction TI has a aborted. So guys, it is a log-based recovery methods where we just remember of four different commands. A transaction start time. After successful transaction start, there are the four different parameters: transactions ID, data locations or a particular values through which before they are performing any of the write operations, and after successfully write operations we store old and new value. And after performing a transaction, if a transaction is complete successfully, then it's perform a TI commit, and if a transaction are failure or maybe some issue will be there, then there are the TI aborts. So I hope you are understand this log-based recovery in concept of database management system recovery. I hope you are enjoying my video lecture. Thank you so much.